What's up? We're back here for our part of Smash Remix. Here we are, guys. And again, guys, we're talking about Sony and your, salty Sony users. All you guys who give all your money to Sony are salty now. You're being salty. Especially the TheLoserKlown. Guys, what happened? Ever since I've been making the TheLoserKlown videos, you guys actually went and checked him out. You guys actually went to his channel, and I don't know what you guys are doing, but this guy, the TheLoserKlown, he's not doing well at all, guys. He's not doing well. Something is up with him. I don't wanna like assume you guys did something, but could this potentially be that some of y'all went over to his channel since I made videos and exposed him, and you guys actually went check out, and you guys seen like what type of loser he really is? Guys, the TheLoserKlown, again, he just posted a video again, guys. It was a 2-hour video about him playing a shitty game, a shitty WWE game, because he was broke. He's broke all his life. He was broke. He was homeless. TheLoserKlown. The TheLoserKlown life. He had this shitty WWE game for the Game Boy Advance. He's playing Game Boy Advance, guys. He's playing a Game Boy Advance game. Alright. And the video is 2 hours long, by the way. He's playing this game for 2 hours, and he's watching YouTube videos about people need to cope about Sony getting digital. Alright, because that's the thing. You guys are angry because you guys purchased all these physical games, and now they're not valuable anymore. They're not as valuable. You guys thought you was gonna be the shit, and that's it, right? And that's why you guys are angry. All right, and you guys think you guys are at the same time angry at me for me being pro digital, but that has nothing to do with you guys, spending all your money. If you say stuff like I spend all my money on all these physical games, you already sound mentally unstable. And can't nobody blame me for this, right? Because you guys cannot tell who's mentally unstable. TheLoserKlown. Why? My question is, why aren't you talking in the video? You quiet this entire video. You quiet for 2 hours and you just play YouTube videos for others talk about how angry they are about this with Sony. Really? You need this? You need this 2-hour cope? He needs a whole 2-hour cope. Alright? And he's like, oh yeah, fuck Sony. Let's burn the bridges. Let's burn bridges. Everyone who is pro-digital, let's burn the bridges. Listen, it's not cool anymore to be like the TheLoserKlown and make the video he does.
Hello, YouTube fan. Mom, leave. I'm not trying to make a video. Can't nobody blame me for this. We don't play with guys with PlayStation Blackout. We're not gonna even play with our PS5s.
Listen, that's not cool anymore. It's not cool anymore. It's not cool anymore to say stuff like, oh yeah, you still live in your mama house. If you say this, we just look at you as somebody mentally unstable. That's it. That's all. You are like painting pictures, like of I know what I'm doing. Alright, you want to burn bridges because nobody wants to be your friend anyways. This has nothing to do with the Sony. Alright, who cares, man? I just care that things have shifted now. All you guys who used to be so cool, used to be so cool to make fun of others, victimize others, right? That's not cool anymore. Nobody cares about this. Everyone calls this lame now. This is being a lame. Alright, guys. So I don't know. I think I don't know who, but somebody's like bullying the TheLoserKlown, and he got so many bullies. He's being bullied so much that he actually went quiet. But he's like,
I'm still need to post. I'm still need to make a video. Can't nobody blame me for this, right? Damn if I do. Damn if I don't, right? Right? Post the video. Post it like I'm supposed to.
I don't know, but maybe we should just look into these videos, you know. By the way, hasn't the president over in America, hasn't he like ordered a bunch of meat from Palestine or wherever, and you guys get to eat this? Do you guys know what it is? So yeah, you're Americans will be eating good, right? As you guys always refer to say, right? You know. Yeah, man, I think the loser clown, I think he's not talking in his video because he's actually starving. He's hungry, you know. Like people like him with his size, they're always a jumbo size. They're always hungry, right? They're always hungry. And he's so hungry he can't even talk, guys. Alright. You know, guys, you know. If you're hungry, if you go hop on YouTube and you make a video and you're hungry, it affects your mood, right? And you automatically gonna be like in a horrible mood, and you're just gonna say stuff you later on gonna regret. That's why the loser clown, like, now knows that he just needs to shut up, right? Because we know that you're always hungry. You're not going on a cleanse.
Right. I once lose so much weight. When I was fasting, I was only eating crackers. I was eating these crackers. It was the only way for me to lose weight. Right.
Yeah. Alright, so this is ChatGPT's answer to all of this. That's the part with question, right? A PlayStation blackout or burning bridges with Sony can make sense as a consumer activism if someone generally wants to protest the business decision, but I wouldn't assume everyone involved is emotionally unstable. Really? You really think dedicating your life talking about video games alright, about a company who can make their own decisions, make the decision, and you're not being happy about it, but you're not part of the company, the franchise, alright? You think that's not unstable? That's as if you would see a family outside in their like backyard. They're celebrating their kid's birthday, you know, and you just walking there and you wanting to tell them what to do. Alright, but ChatGPT thinks that's not mentally unstable. ChatGPT thinks it's totally okay for someone to go to somebody else's backyard and be like, right? You know, but you guys are saying that you're done with Sony forever, and you want to burn bridges, and you're never supporting them again over changing how games are distributed. That's, you know, that's you guys have actually mental issues. Right? That's a mental issue. All right, you guys are angry because the money you spent years building a library, but you're a loser if you do this. Who does that? It's not like a normal hobby like ChatGPT says. Who buys physical games? You're a total loser. You know, you guys, yeah, man. All right. You guys should just be like, I don't like Sony's direction, so I'm not buying their products anymore. You guys can go to Xbox. You guys can go somewhere else. You guys can make your own product, right? If you guys really care. But you guys want to burn bridges. Sony did this, therefore I'm burning bridges with everyone who disagrees with me. That's where, you know, nobody can blame me for this.
Sony did this, therefore I'm burning bridges with everyone who disagrees with me. Can nobody blame me for that?
You could have just said, I don't like this company anymore. I'm just gonna play something else. But no! No! Oh yeah, today, not today, but yeah, I don't care. Today, I watched Case Closed, right? I haven't been watching Case Closed for a while. Yeah, I watched the season 5 episode 16 and 17. Alright. And this episode is like a perfect proof to just a lot of people who watch Case Closed, right, think they're so smart. They think they're very intelligent and they think they can solve every case now, you know. But this episode just shows that a lot of these episodes make no sense. Alright, a lot of these episodes are stupid and dumb. And a lot of episodes are not meant to be taken serious. It's a cartoon, right, after all. You know, I'm gonna spoil it because I don't care about these losers. Don't want to be spoiled because you guys are digital. You guys are physical copy whores, right? So, yeah. The thing that doesn't make sense is that in this episode, this woman who murdered her sister and wanted to make this look like suicide taped the door shut. The door was shut and there was tape around, so they couldn't open it. But it makes no sense to you know, you don't need to put tape all over a door if it's locked, right? But yeah, I get it that she did this for like a visual effect, for like a visual illusion to make it look like it, and the door was never locked, right? Now, even if that's true, it still doesn't make any sense, alright? Because the way they could solve this crime was that she was wearing a headband and it was blood on her headband and then was blood on the door. So they were like, you know, she you know, the blood came, this is how the blood got there, right? But it makes no sense. And then she just admits, she's like, oh, I admit, I confess, I did it, you know, it just makes no sense. You know, and you know, I look at it, I take this like with humor. I'm laughing at this, you know, while others actually don't really even see this. All right, I wanna watch some more Case Closed episode after this. This episode, I liked it. I like episodes. I like Case Closed episodes. Not like, you know, not the ones ChatGPT recommends you to watch. Like, oh, the most watched, the fan favorites, or the newest episode. No. I'm looking for an episode where actually just something happens and you just have so many questions. All right, this is what I want to see. But they have over 1,000. They have more episodes than One Piece. Alright, slightly, but still, there are more episodes, so where the hell am I going to actually find the right episode? So it might be it. I'm still gonna like look up some episodes, but maybe for me it would be just better to check out all the episodes, or maybe not. But this is the best episode I watched so far, and maybe this is their best episode. Who knows? You never know. Yeah, oh yeah. So yeah, let's talk about their PlayStation Blackout. Or all the PlayStation users are gonna log out the PlayStation and turn off the PlayStation. And you know, what are you guys gonna do? I don't know, but you guys didn't know what to do in the first place when you guys purchased the PlayStation. Isn't it that having a PlayStation now, PlayStation 5 is not cool anymore? It's not cool anymore because it's been 6 years and they still haven't released like a decent game. Alright, it's not cool anymore. You guys talking about PlayStation Blackout? I'm still gonna play PlayStation. I'm still gonna play with my PlayStation. I do not care. And I know many of you are still gonna play with PlayStation. You guys just want attention at this point. Listen, it's not cool anymore. To be a PS5 owner is not cool anymore. It's not cool anymore to say, oh, you used to live in your mama's house, right? It's not cool anymore to make videos about Sony and be angry about them going digital. Nobody cares, right? No one cares. No one cares. All these things that used to be so cool couple of weeks ago, it's just not cool anymore. You guys look like losers. A lot of y'all are very angry. A lot of y'all are very sad. A lot of y'all can't talk anymore. You go on social media, you cannot even talk anymore because you guys got bullied so much by whoever. I'm not saying that my viewers, because I make videos about the TheLoserKlown, that they did it, but somebody did it. Went and bullied him. That he can't even talk. He's literally crying. On the physical, I thought I would be part of a community. So sorry, we all not gonna. you guys are not playing with your PS5 because you guys don't have games. Your games are all trash. Your games all suck, and you guys don't wanna talk about the fact that you got scammed all your money. You guys went and spent all this money. Alright, so the government looks at you and they're like, oh yeah, so these guys have 95s and money and stuff, and they spend it on the PlayStation rather than like necessities. So when an apocalypse happens, they're never gonna turn on the light back wherever you guys are, because you guys really do not care. Oh man, but that's all I have to say, because you know, talking about these type of topics just makes me look like a loser. But I'm not a loser like you guys. You know, like I said, guys, these things are not cool anymore. You guys are not cool anymore. You guys ain't it anymore. And we gonna have a big celebration, big party, because you guys are not cool and you guys are out. You guys are out. You guys are not cool. Nobody cares about y'all. And we just have a party and turn up, because you guys literally do not matter anymore.